Hello, so today we'll be showing how to install and then run the open source PyRi Teach Pendant operating system and user interface. So the first step to installing this is to first go to the GitHub page for it. This is PyRi project, PyRi core, as shown here, and then copy this first conda install command, then open up command window and navigate to where you want to install it. And then you run the command. This might take a little while to run. After this, you will need to activate the conda package environment and run PyRi, following these commands shown here. If you don't have it installed, you'll also need to install a VCS tool. Simply wait for this to finish. Yes. As you can see, it's pulling all the different packages necessary. It should complete without any issue. As it mentions in these instructions, you will need to install the Visual Studio terminal, so open that up too. Command prompt. Documents. Open that up while we wait. As it mentioned, it'll take a couple minutes for this to finish, but once we have this done, we can begin to work with the Teach Pendant UI. And there we go. It's nearly done now. There is a different setup to set up the workspace, but we will not be covering that in this video. Instructions are also found here, slightly more complicated. Obviously, the directions we're going through here are being done in Windows, so they will be slightly different potentially if you're working on another operating system. They should be more or less the same. It's almost done now. Almost done. In addition, if you need any more documentation on the actual user interface portion of this, you can find it in the PyRi core directory under Docs and Interface Menu documentation. This should walk through most of the device menu windows and everything you need to know about how the different parts of the interface work and what the buttons do. So this is a handy guide if you need it. Almost finished now. This does take a couple minutes because of the many packages used by the Teach Pendant interface. You see there's a number of background packages need to be installed. And I think we finally got the last one. You also need to actually connect to the interface once it pops up, so you'll need to also open up Firefox here. Thanks. It usually goes to localhost UI, localhost 8000 there. This is the address. I'm not going to come up with anything now, but as soon as we're ready. Alright, so that thing's finally installed. So we do conda activate PyRi, and then do copy this command here. And okay, so once the task command's done, you can open the interface here. It'll use this opening screen, and now you have access to the several default devices logged here. It loads these automatically, and you can add devices using this. If you have any active RR devices, it will scan for them and show them here. And you just click on this add button here to add them to the system. Yep. And it should automatically create these and find them using automatic detection if they are on the same network as you are. And then once you have the actual devices, you can jog. Move these windows around too. You can jog using these buttons here, and you can change the robot's mode of motion here. Jog speed. Just select which joint group you wish to move using these. And also you can load and edit poses using edit standby or move to standby. And you can also interact with tools. The programming is where you can actually program using Blockly and create a list of globals and other things. And this displays output. And again, this is all covered in the more thorough documentation available on the GitHub. The vision, there's displayed camera list, and this one, the vision actually lets you interact with the different camera visuals and see what the cameras can see, and all these other things that you need to operate the system. So I hope this has been a helpful instruction on how to set up the system and run it. Have a good day.